Hey Beauty is Gurus. Today's topic is prepping and maintaining your extensions. So I have Tori here with me, and what we're going to do is kind of like a Q&A about weave prep and weave care, or extension prep and extension care, however you want to say it. So Tori knows a lot about purchasing hair and where to get it from and how to prep the hair and how to maintain the hair and do all these different things, and it's all like the word on the street. So I'm going to see what they're saying on the street, and I'll see how much sense it makes to me as a professional, and we'll just kind of talk about that and see what we come up with. Okay, so Tori, start off by just telling me a little bit about how hair is purchased on the street, so to speak.
When you say on the street, am I actually going into a storefront, or am I calling you meeting you in the parking lot?
What is the difference? Okay. I mean, who's doing what?
I mean, it just depends on how they operate their business, because you have someone that's hustling from the trunk, or it doesn't matter like what time you call, what day it is. There's no off days. That's the grind. I'm going to meet you, or if you over here, I'm off 20. It doesn't matter where you at or where she's at. She's going to meet you. She's going to make the sale and the purchase and get it done. And then there's actually storefronts that have off days, maybe Sunday and Monday, where the hair boutique is open Tuesday through Saturday, roughly 10 to 6, 9 to 6, somewhere in there. The hair shop's closed. I haven't really seen one stay open past 6 p.m., maybe 8.
So it's like a legitimate business versus someone just in the trunk, out the trunk of the car,
right.
Pretty much.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So is there a difference in the hair quality?
I mean, you have raw virgin hair that might be carried in the storefront, and then you have your Brazilian or Peruvian that may be carried from the trunk. It just depends on your personal preference. To me, it's like our hair, I like to go by my personal hair grade, like what I know works for me. So Peruvians, my hair is too silky, it's just not gonna work. So depending on like your hair type or what type of desired look you like, I like curly, wavy patterns. It's just a difference. Like, it's so much to choose from. It's a variety. You have this person selling this, or you have this raw hair and this Brazilian hair and this Peruvian and this is Malaysian. It's just so many to choose from. But I personally like to go by what works with my hair in its natural state.
Okay. So if someone was to go into the boutique, I'm assuming at the boutique that they have someone that is there to help you match your hair.
Right.
Okay, so for people who are purchasing out of the trunk, is that person qualified to help you choose what type of hair texture you need?
I don't know. From my past experience, it was just like, this is what I have. I had a body weight, 14, 16, 18, which one you want. It wasn't no real education or proper education on what to do with the hair maintenance and things like that at that particular time. This is like fast forward like 2012.
Okay.
When the virgin extensions first
came on the scene. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So it's real old for me, guys. Don't judge me. Okay.
Okay. So can you just take this hair out of the package and just put it in your hair?
No.
You can't just do that? So you have to prep the hair?
I prep the hair. I've co-washed before. Depending on where it gets purchased from, they advertise that it's already co-washed and prepped and ready to go, just to save you some time. But me personally, I'm real big on co-washes.
Okay.
I really don't know where the hair is needed. It comes in the prep page. I don't know.
Okay, so when you say co-washing, to me, co-washing is washing with conditioner, so to speak. Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
So you're not using any shampoo at all?
No.
Okay, so if you don't know, and this is just me talking, I'm not trying to be funky or anything, I just have questions because I want to know how the average consumer thinks when they're purchasing their hair. So if
I'm going to co-wash it on the first install, because I've purchased from someone that's already advertised that it's already prepped. Now maybe 3 to 4 weeks. 4 weeks is really pushing it. Me more than 2 to 3 weeks. I'm in the salon getting my hair maintenance, which is a wash, a deep condition on my actual, you know, under.
Your hair.
Yeah. Say what you can say.
Okay, so my thing is, if I don't know where this hair has been, I don't think I would just co-wash it. I would go ahead and just go through the full shampoo and conditioner.
You can.
Okay, so co-washing and shampooing is totally personal preference. So there's no law or no rule that says.
No.
Okay. Okay. So when you co-wash this hair, how do you do it?
Me.
Or just word on the street, just however.
Well, word on the street is you can put it in a boiling pot over the stove for about 10 minutes to give you a good deep condition. Me, I set mine in clear bags, you know, the clear conditioner bags.
Yes.
I might take my hand dryer and just sit it in there and warm it up, or if I'm at the salon, I sit it under the dryer for a deep wash. Or I have did boiling on the stove before too. I pretty much the guinea pig for everything.
Okay, so you just tried all different types of techniques, pretty much. Okay, and I'm sure most of us do, or most of you all do, right?
It works.
And she says it works. So I can't argue with that because I don't wear extensions like that. My installing days are over. They're long before this. This is a new hustle. So my install days of installing extensions was way before all this situation, because we would, as professionals, take and do all the hair ourselves versus our client going and purchasing the hair and prepping the hair and bringing it to us, which is what I understand is being done now for the most part. So for the most part, your stylist has you purchasing your own hair, prepping your own hair, and all that good stuff. So I've heard kind of what Tori has had to say about how she preps the hair and gets it ready for install, and that is just pretty much education from word on the street. Now, my take on that is a little bit different. As a licensed professional, I think that I would kind of go about things a different way. As far as prepping the hair, I would normally shampoo the hair, and I would shampoo the hair with a clarifying shampoo, only because I have seen documentaries and I've been in warehouses and all of that good stuff, and the things that I've seen and the things that I've learned along the way, I don't think that I would just want to just dip that hair in some water and then put it in my head. So I think I would want to shampoo it with a clarifying shampoo, and what that's going to do is just to remove any oils or any bugs or anything that you wouldn't want, chemicals, dyes, all that type of thing. Well, chemicals in the sense of like pesticides and things like that, not chemicals like relaxers or anything like that. So I would want to make sure that I removed all of those things from the hair before I started, and I would use again a clarifying shampoo. Then I would come back with a deep conditioner. And my deep conditioning technique, I think, will be a little bit different than dropping it in boiling water, because boiling water opens up the cuticle and allows, you know, it does not allow the conditioner to be locked into the hair. So my conditioning method would be to make sure all the shampoo is rinsed completely from the hair, and I would rinse it with warm water, as warm as my hands can take, going through the hair. And I would then add my conditioner, which would be a moisturizing conditioner or a conditioner for body or whatever. And I would allow that to sit, or maybe wrap it in the processing bags and stick it under a hooded dryer to allow the conditioner to be penetrated into the cuticle of the hair. Then I would take and rinse the hair in cool water. That allows the conditioner to lock into the cuticle of the hair and be very conditioned that way. Then I would take and make sure, after I rinse all the conditioner out with cool water, I would take and detangle the hair, make sure the hair was smooth, and either let the hair air dry or use a diffuser.
Right.
And so that would be my take on prepping the hair while getting ready for your install. Does that make sense?
It does, but I know where I purchased from. Okay, how this came about. Crystal is not familiar with, I'm saying, the millennial extensions and weaves. And I'm always asked a lot of questions about my weaves from Crystal because I wear a lot of weaves. However, when I was speaking with her in regards to how I prep my hair, she informed me that boiling it over the stove doesn't lock in anything.
Yeah.
However, the many times that I've tried with my weaves boiling over the stove, I promise you I have seen different results from the texture of the hair being softer, detangled, and minimizing shredding for me. However, I also have steel whips before. I've done a lot of stuff messing around and playing with the weaves to get the longevity of the weaves.
Okay, you say you know what?
A lot.
No,
Like
sealed whips?
Seal the whips before.
Okay. Okay.
It helps to minimize shredding. If you're spending a lot of money on weaves, I don't think you should have to. But if you don't want to keep purchasing hair and you really want it to last, if you see some stories on Instagram, it's like the client have had their hair 2 years. I don't wear the same hair over and over, but I still do have weaves that's over a year or two old, and I guarantee you if I put them in a boiling pot right now and install them, no one would know.
Okay. I mean, I can't argue that. I can't argue that fact at all.
It's going to be a part 2.
Part 2?
It's going to be a part 2.
So what is part 2 going to consist of? We're
I'm
going to
gonna
we're going to pull out the old weaves and we're going to drop them in boiling water.
Maybe put one under the dryer.
And we're going to use your method and my method.
Okay.
Okay? So,
Curly hair, no straight hair.
okay. So, you all make sure that you look out for part 2. And we will see what the results are and see if the word on the street versus a professional has a different result. Now, I have to say that Tori's extensions are always on point, whether they're curly or straight. And her hair underneath her extensions is healthy and full and long. So, I mean, word on the street wasn't working some type of way. Okay. So, you guys stay tuned for part 2, and we can't wait to bring that video to you. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye.